you hear me clearly? Like, can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please just say yes. Hello? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hi, everybody. Can you hear me clearly now? I hope you do hear me clearly. Hi, everybody. Can you hear me clearly now? I hope you do hear me clearly. Okay, so I think that you can hear me now. Today is for grade 1 English. Okay, we have language arts today. We'll be having plural nouns, so I'm just gonna share my screen. First, you need to log in using the aplusstudent.com, and then you click on your name, just like this, and then you go to language arts, and then grade 1. Okay, so we'll scroll down to the topic or the chapter we'll be having, and we're having plural nouns. So this is plural noun. So the first one we'll be having under plural noun is regular plural. Select the word that matches the picture. Okay. Now we need to know that a noun names of an animal, place, or thing. Okay, so first off, noun. It names a person, names a person, animal, place, or thing. Okay. Okay, so that's it for the noun. It's naming a person, animal, place, or thing. And then the next is you can add s to make nouns to show that to most nouns to show that there is more than one person and or thing. Okay, so for the nouns you can add s or es, and when you add s or es it shows that it is more than one. Okay, so just like this we have apple, and one apple, we have apple, and one equals. Okay, so when you have apples with s, that means it is more than one. This one is just one apple. Okay, so for example, this is an apple. We have one apple here, and then we have another. Okay, also we can have more than three. In fact, as long as we are saying apples, it could be four, five, six, seven, eight. It doesn't matter as long as you added s here. It shows that the apples are now plural. Okay, so whenever you have one singular, okay, it is single. So singular. And then when you have more than one or two or three, you have plural. Okay, that's what our lesson today now. So we are doing more than one person, animal, place, or thing. Okay, just like this apple here. So moving on, we can have bus. So for one bus, it means it's singular. Whenever it is one, means it's just only one person, just one thing, which is singular. And then when you have more than one, you have two, three, four, five. Just like the buses, we have three buses. Then you are gonna add es. So remember that to make it plural, sometimes you can add sometimes you can add s or es. Okay, so for plural it could be s or es, so you could add s or es. Okay, so moving on now, just gonna continue. Okay, so for nouns that end in y, you can drop the y and add ies to show more than one. Okay, so we have some nouns that end in y. So I'll give you some examples. For example, we can have baby. Okay. Now baby means one, okay? But if you want to say babies, you have to remove this y here and then you write it like this. So the y changes to I and then it becomes babies to show that it is two or three or four babies we have. Okay? And also you can also have lady. And lady means one, but yeah, you can remove the y and make it ladies. Once you make it ladies, means it is two, three, four, and above. Okay, it's not just one lady right now, it is more than one. So to add it up to make them plural with nouns that end with y, you just need to change the y to I. Okay, so we will check some more. Okay. Okay, so that's like what's necessary for you to be able to fix up nouns that end with y to make them plural. You remove the y and then you add ies, it becomes plural. So babies. Okay, so from the picture it says which word matches the picture. What do we have here? All these are cars, right? So the picture shows six cars. So you're just going to count how many cars you have here. And we have one, two, three, four, five, six. So if we had one car, it will be what, just car. And then if you have more than one car, just like this, now we have six cars, it's gonna be cars with S. So you need to add S to show that it is plural. Now it is more than one. But once it's only one, you just say car, and then more than one, you say cars. Okay, so that's it. And then what do we have here? Which word matches the picture? We have a tree here, right? And it's only one tree. If we had more than one, then we're gonna say trees, like this, trees with S. But we have just one, so it is three. So yeah, three for this one. Yes. Oh, hi Judy. What happened to you? Why are you sad? Are you okay? Thank you, official King D Cars. Great job for your answers. So you make sure you participate in the chat, okay? Send in your answers. If you know anyone, just send it to me and I'm gonna read it out loud. So we have, what's this here? What's this picture? This is what? A flower, right? So we have just one flower. Hi Samuel. We have just one flower and it shows just one, so it's gonna be flower. But if you have, so since it's one, it is flower, and then if it's two or three or four, it's gonna be flowers, so you add s to it. Okay, so that's it for the plural and the ones that are singular. Okay, so you should be able to differentiate. Just like this, now it's just one flower, so it means that it is singular. When it is more than one, it is plural. Okay, if you have any questions you can send it on the chat. Okay, so we'll move on to the test now and then we will answer the test questions. Okay, so send your answers on the chat. So which word matches the pictures? This is the one we got from our tutorials. We have six cars here, means that our answers will be what? Cars, because it is more than one. Okay, so Samuel, okay, sure. If you've done this before, you can just listen. Maybe some other people didn't do it yet. So yeah, cars, exactly. So we have this one, bags. How many do we have? We have three bags, right? So is it gonna be bag of bags? When you have three, is it gonna be bag or bags? So bags. Okay. So it is bags. And then what do we have here? We have toy and toys. So what's the correct answer here? Is it toys or toy? Toys or toy? So what's your answer? Toys. But Samuel, you only say toys if it's more than one. This is only one toy here. So it's gonna be toy because it's just one. If you have another toy here, like two or three, then it is toys. But because it's only one, it's a toy. Okay? So that's it. So remember that if you have only one, you do not add s to them, okay? But if you have more than one, you either add s, es, or ies. And what do we have here? We have truck, right? So we have two trucks. What is gonna be our answer? Is it gonna be trucks or truck? Okay, thank you. So is it gonna be trucks or truck? Trucks, yeah. So we have trucks because it is more than one. Okay, so this picture now is what? A pan. So is it pants or pan? We have this picture, we have pan. Pants or pan? What will be our answer? Pan. Okay, so it's pan because it's just one. If it's more than one, it's gonna be pans. All right, so that's what this lesson is all about. You need to be able to identify how many you see. So if you see so many like this, you know that you have to add s. But if you see only one, then it is shoe. But if you see so many, this is how many? This is seven. So it's shoes. You need to add s to it. All right. So that's basically it for this first lesson. You should complete the remaining questions, all right? Answer the remaining questions, and then we will move on to the next lesson. If you have, yes, correct, Samuel, shoes. If you have any question, just ask me on the charts. Yeah, shoes, King D. So we'll move on to the next. Form regular plurals with S and ES. So now with this one, you need to form the regular plural. Okay. Now, a noun names a person, place, or thing. We all know what a noun is. You can add s to most nouns to show that there is more than one person, animal, place, or thing. Just like what we've done so far, one apple and two apples. Okay. If a noun ends with s, ch, x, or z, you can add es to show more than one. Okay, so if you have a noun with s, okay, so let's do this. Now, Yes. So if you have a noun that ends with any of these letters, you can add es to them. Okay. Any of this, you can add es to them to show more than one. Just like bus, bus ends with s, right? So if we want to show that it's plural, we add es, buses. So any word that ends with s, ch, sh, x, or z, you can always add es to show that it is plural. Okay? So we have this example up here. We have fill in the word lamp plus s. So if you have lamp plus s equals lamps. Okay? Shows that this is plural. But if you just have lamp, it is singular. Then we have this one, shoe plus s gives us shoes. If you have only shoe, makes it singular, okay? And then if you have shoes, it is plural. Okay? I hope that you all get what we're doing right now. Hands. So we have hand plus s equals hands. So one hand and then hands is plural, okay? If you just say hand, means it is one. But if you say hands with s, means it is what? Plural. More than one. So we have dog plus s, which gives us dogs. Dog is equivalent to one, and dogs is plural, more than one. So doll. So we can also have doll plus s, which gives us dolls. So if you have more than one doll, it is dolls, and if you have just one, it is called doll. Okay, so that's it for this one also. We will try to answer the test now. Okay, so send me your answers on the chat for the first one. For the first one, send your answer. Doll plus s gives us what? Okay, so doll plus s gives us dolls. Thanks for your answers on the chat. Hen plus s. So a hen plus s, what do we have? Hens. Okay, so hens to show that it's plural. And then we have hand plus s. Hand plus s, what do we have? Handles, handies, hands. What do we have? So we have hands. Name plus S. Name plus S. What do we have? Yes. Official King D. Do you have a question? You can ask me. For names, we have names with S. Do you have a question? You can ask me. Yes, yes, that's it. Thank you, Samuel. Yeah, do you have a question, King D? Just let me know on the chat. You can ask your questions. So let's do this last one together. Dog plus S. Yes, names and hand. Great. Do you have any question, D? And for dog plus S, we have dogs. Yes, great. Okay, so that's basically what this is all about. Okay, I hope that if you've not done this lesson, just try to complete it. Okay, finish up the rest. So let's move on to the next lesson. Use singular and plural nouns. So remember, like I said, a noun tells about a person, animal, place, or thing. The word that comes before a noun will sometimes tell if there is one or more than one. Okay, what's your question? The You can set it on the chart. So you need to take notes that the word that comes before a noun will sometimes tell you if the next thing that you would see is one or more than one. Words like this, that, one, a, and an are sometimes used before one person, animal, place, or thing. So, for example, just like we say an apple, so an can let you know that, okay, the next thing that you would see is something singular. And then one bus, of course, this one that is here lets you know that it's one. Okay, that is coming next. Something that is coming next is just one, so it is singular. And then that's baby. When you're saying that baby means that you're referring to only one baby. Okay, so depending on the words you see first, they let you know what you will encounter, what you will meet. So this is it. An apple, one bus, that baby. And also words like these, those, two, and many are sometimes used to before more than one. Okay. Words like these, those, two, and many are sometimes used before more than one person, animal, place, or thing. Okay, so you have these words, and when you see two, you know that of course what they are talking about is plural, two apples, many buses. When you see many, you know that it is what? More than one. So many buses. And then when you say those babies, those shows that it is more than one baby. Okay? So we can have like this. Yes. We can have these bushes. So when you say these, you also know that the next thing that is coming is gonna be plural. It is not singular. So Colin put four dash in the basket. Already you see four here. This word four here shows you that it is supposed to be plural because it says four. If it's just one, he's gonna say Colin put one exactly. But it says four, so it's gonna be Colin put four lunches in the basket. Remember I told you all that when the words end with CH SHX or Z, you can add ES to them. That's what I said. You add ES to words that ends with all this. And then now we have lunch. Lunch ends with CH. So you can say lunches. Just like this here. Okay? Grandma put the cookies on a Grandma put the cookies on a dish. A. Remember that when we have a, it means that you're just going to be addressing one thing. Grandma put the cookies on a dish. All right. So, yeah, let's see some more. Squirrels sometimes hide in these. Squirrels sometimes hide in these. Already you see the these here. So once you see these, remember that this means it is plural. Please take this. Now, when you see this one, this, it's addressing just one. Please take this lunch to grandpa. You can see. Once you have this, like this, THIS, it is one. So this lunch and filled two. So it says two already. So she filled two. Because you see two, you should know that it's more than one. So she filled two glasses. And one won't open. One dash won't open. So it says one. That means it's only gonna be one that we're talking about. So one window won't open. So one is singular. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can send to me on the chat. I will explain to you again if you have any questions. So moving on to the test, which word fits in the sentence? Liz told me to make a what? Liz told me to make a wish or wishes. What's your answer? You can choose one. Is it wish or wishes? So what is it, wish or wishes? Wish, a wish, yeah, because when it says a, it means it's gonna be singular. A wish. Now, don't take this dash away yet. This dash. So is it glass or glasses? Mm-hmm. Glass. Because this means that it is one. So don't take this glass. I want that. So we have that here. So I want that prize or I want that prizes. Which of them? That prize or that prizes? So is it that prize or that prizes? So what's your answer here? Prize, yeah. When you have that, it means also one. So that prize. Okay, good job, guys. A dash help the animal. A. So when it says a what? A vet or a vets? A dash help the animal. A, is it a vet or what? A vet, yes. Squirrels sometimes hide in these. So when you see this one, these bush or bushes. In these bush or bushes. So what's your right answer here? Bush or bushes? So what is it? Bush or bushes? These what? Bush or bushes? Bushes. Yes, exactly. When we have this, it shows that it is plural. Okay, so that's it for this particular lesson. This lesson lets you know that whatever word you see coming first could help you determine whether it's a plural or a singular. Just like this, when you have four, it shows that it's plural, so it's gonna be the rings. Okay, so depending on what you see first, lets you know if the next answer is gonna be plural or singular. So finish up the rest of the test. Okay, and if you have any question, you can ask the charts. So we will go to the last one that says irregular plurals. If you remember from the beginning, we did the regular plurals. Now we will do irregular plurals. Select the word that matches the picture. So of course, we all know that noun names a person, place, animal, or thing, and you need to add s or es in the nouns to make them plural. So to get your irregular plural, some nouns change their spelling to show more than one person. So that is what you need to know. Some nouns change their spelling to show more than one person. Unlike the regular nouns, plural nouns, you add s to them or es, but other ones change their spelling. So these nouns do not follow a rule. You have to remember what spelling to use to show more than one. So you have to be the one to remember the spelling. Okay, just like when we have man, we have men. Now you see that the spelling for man and men is different. Man identify or shows one, and men shows more than one. So this is what we're talking about, irregular plural. They do not follow the rule, they have their own spelling. So you have to be the one to remember the spelling. Just like man and men, this shows irregular. And this is what picture is this? This shows what? A tooth. Okay, so for tooth is one, but when it's teeth, it's gonna be like this. So now, if it was the usual or regular plural, you would add es like this or s, but this one you have to change the spelling, and you cannot say tooth. No, you cannot say this. Teeth here shows that it is plural. Okay, so their spelling would change, and you have to be the one to remember. So we have this one. Okay, this is what? Child. Okay, so a child is for one. So one child. And then if you want to say more than one child, you say children. children. So children shows two, three, four, and above, but child shows only one. And you cannot say childs with S. No, it is children. So you see that it is changing. Child and children. So child is for one kid, and then children is for two, three, four. So now it is changing. That's why it is irregular plural. So you have to make sure that you remember them because they totally are different from the regular. So now we have this also picture here. Person. So now person, when we have person, it's one, and then people is two, three, and above. Okay, so you say one person for one. See that we are not saying persons with S. No, we are saying people. So as long as you're counting two, three in the class, you say three people are in the class. But if it's only one, you see there, you say one person is in the class. Now we have this. This is mice, okay? One mouse and two, three mice, okay? So when you have mice, one of it is called a mouse, and the other, once it's up to two or three or four, it is called a mice. Okay, so we have mouse and mice. All these are irregular. They do not follow the same with the regular that you have to add S or ES. This one you're not adding S or ES. You have to be the one to remember the spelling. So you have to take notes to ensure that you do not make a mistake. Okay? So yes, everyone, we go to the test now. Hi, everyone. Make sure you send in your answers on the chat as usual. So this is what we had, and this is person. It was in the tutorial. So person for one, but people for two, three, four, and above. Yes. King D, do you have a question? Hi to the church. And then we have woman here. Women shows plural. Okay, you cannot say woman's with S, it is women. So it changes. Okay, woman here. Okay, so we have these. Remember I said that if you have one, it is tooth. Okay, and then if you have more than one, it is teeth. Okay, so teeth for this one, because it is more than one. So once it's just one, it is tooth, but once it is two, three, four, it is teeth. Now we have goose and geese. So goose goes for one, and then geese goes for two, three, four, five. Okay, geese for so many and goose for one. And then what do we have next? We have children. Remember that child is for one and children is for more than one. Okay, so let you all finish the rest of the test. Just send on the chat now. Okay, before we finish, let me know if you have any questions. Do you have any question? If you have, you say yes. If you do not, you say no. Any question? Do you have any questions before we end? No or yes? Yes to I have a question, and no, I don't. So what's your question? What is your question? Ask your question if you have any. What is your question? Bye, bye, Samuel. Okay, you guys have a question, please ask official King D and Isokpan. What's your question? Or no questions? Do you have any? My name is Jada King D. My name is Jada. Jada, Jada. What's your score? I didn't complete it, Samuel, so I cannot have a score. Once you complete it, you can have your own score. Then what if you don't know it? You came late, Isak Pan, so you have to watch the live video again. Okay? Since you came late, I think you have to watch it all over again. That's the only way you can understand. Try to come early next time, okay? You came like almost towards the end, so you cannot understand because you're late already. So what you have to do is watch the video again. Okay? Just watch the video again and you would understand it. So yeah. Okay. I don't have a total score somewhere because I never ever complete. I just show you guys what to do, so I don't have a total score. Okay? So yeah, everyone, we're gonna see next time. Bye and have a good night. See you guys next time. Bye.